Hi guys, welcome back to my wood turning section of my YouTube channel. What we got in front of us is a number of different oil finishes that I use on the wood turnings that I do. What I'll do is work from left to right. That seems the easiest method. But please don't get the idea that I'm working from my favourite to my least favourite. I'm not. I'm just working left to right. Gives it a little bit of structure. So let's start off. Here we've got some teak oil. I bought it when I first got turning, and as you can tell from the bottle, not a great deal has been used. It does work on some woods, i.e. teak, and I'll tell you a wood it does work on, Honduran walnut. It works really well, but I've not found it a fantastic oil for wood turning. So let's move on. Next up, we've got the good old trusted boiled linseed oil. Yeah. Now if you haven't got a bottle of this stuff in your shed, shack, workshop, whatever you want to call it, then you need some. This stuff works really well on certain woods. An excellent wood that it works on, believe it or not, is silver birch, silver birch, massa birch. Absolutely fantastic finish. Really does penetrate into the fibres of the wood, and you get that beautiful, that gleaming and glistening effect from the wood. Works fantastic on birch. Really does. It does have other uses in the shop. Some people use it when they're applying super glue finish to pens. Some people use it. Personally, I don't use it, but I know some people do. But it really does. It's a fantastic oil. Really is worth having a bottle in your shack. You don't have to pay a fortune for it. I mean, this is 500 millilitres for £3.35, which is probably about $5. So that's half a litre for $5. Brilliant stuff. You know, you need a bottle of this in your shack. Next up, Danish oil. This particular can is Rustin's, but there's plenty of other Danish oils out there. They do have slight differences between them, but basically they're pretty much all the same. I know that Organ Oil, they do a different one. That's not it, by the way. But Organ Oil, they do a different one that's made with nuts and whatnot, nut oils and whatnot. But Danish oil, again, if you haven't got a can of it in your shack, you really need a can of it in your shack or your workshop. 1001 uses. It seems to work well on just about any wood that you smear it on. It's just a great oil. Fantastic. Use it a lot in my shop. Next up, now this is an oil that a lot of you may not have seen before. It's Organ Oil. Lathe oil. Now when it says lathe oil, I don't mean it's oil to put on your lathe. It's a finishing oil, just like boiled linseed is or Danish oil is. But basically it's an oil. You apply it to the wood and then you use sanding paper to create a slurry. That slurry then penetrates into the pores of the wood and fills said pores, and you get a beautiful, beautiful finish. Beautiful, silky, smooth, satiny finish to the touch. This stuff works fantastic. It really is. It's one of the little known, how can I say, magic juices of wood turning. Fantastic stuff. Highly recommend this stuff, and it lasts and lasts and lasts. I mean, this is I've been wood turning now almost 10 years, and I've only used 3 tins of this, and this is the 3rd, and I've just opened it. So in 10 years you can say I've used 2 tins of it, but it's brilliant. Highly recommend this stuff, guys. Organ oil, lathe oil, high speed finishing oil for wood turners. That's what it says, organ oil. Natural oil timber finishers based on genuine tung oil. High speed finishing oil for wood turners. Clear, 500 millilitres. Get yourselves a tin of this and follow the instructions that's on the tin to the letter, and it works fantastically well. I'll tell you, wood, it does really, really, really work very well on. Yew wood. English yew. It's absolutely fantastic finish. Really is fantastic. Now, some more organ oil finishers. These 2, which is wood sheen and interior clear finishing oil, I bought at the same time when I first started wood turning. Don't bother getting yourself any of this. Get yourself this. These, not really a wood turning finish. This stuff, get yourself a tin of this stuff. Highly recommend that stuff. Brilliant. If I was to tell you to get 3 oils, it would be these 3. Boiled linseed oil, Danish oil, and high speed finishing oil. Brilliant stuff. Right, I'll end it there, guys, and we'll crack on with the next one. Keep watching, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.